Hey guys, it's Angela with Chick Fix once again, and here I am outside of my laundry room once again. A couple days after I did the House Basics video on how to clean out your dryer vent, my dryer died on me. Oh, hey Socket!
Hey there, Hammer. How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm getting a little bored though.
Yeah, that Chick Fix chick, man, she's really taking a few days off. I think we need to get her back to work.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, I know. Let's go talk to the dryer.
Oh, that's an awesome idea. Yeah, let's go.
And it's about 14, 15 years old, so it's kind of an older one. But having your dryer die on a very rare, joyous snow day in the southeast is just not the most fun thing in the world. So anyway, needless to say, the laundry is now piling up. I do believe what the issue is this little tiny thing right here that is known as a thermal limiter or a thermostat. Basically, when your dryer gets above 220 degrees, this thing blows and it cuts off your dryer because it doesn't want it to overheat and burn down your house. So I'm gonna see if this is the problem. I'm really hoping because that laundry is getting out of hand, y'all. And we'll see if it works. So now I kind of have to go digging and try to figure out where this little part is. So wish me luck. Ooh. All right, let's see. Well, I am not seeing it in there, so it looks like I'm probably going to have to take the back panel or the top panel off. On this particular model of dryer, there's these little screws you got to take out right there and right there. You can see how it's kind of holding that in right there. You do that, and then you also, over here, you pop these little guys. Now these basically, you just push them in and they release the lid. I think I see the thermal limiter right there, so I just need to disconnect it and connect it. But hey, check all this out. Look, it's that pink bow we were missing the match to. Oh, yay! What else we got in there? Ooh, there's some buttons and some other junk. I may take a minute and clean that stuff out just to help. Look at that. Oh, nasty. Blech. Oh, look, hey, I can use that to start a fire. Woohoo! All right, I managed to remove the screws on this little thermal limiter. That actually, they were in there pretty good. It took some effort. I had some WD-40 and a lot of elbow grease. It basically just, there we go. All right, now taking the new one, gonna put that in there. Thank you. Oh. Oops. There we go. All right, not gonna lie, that was a bit of an effort, but I've got it all back in there now, as you can see. I'm gonna put all this mess back together, which actually won't be too bad, and then we're gonna see if it works. I think I've got it all back together for the most part, and I'm gonna just plug it in real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to turn on, and we'll see what happens. Ready? All right, let's turn it there. Oh, crap. Well, that stinks. So unfortunately, it looks like the thermal limiter was not the problem, as it turns out. And sometimes that happens. You know, you think you're going to be able to fix it real quick and you do it right, but that just doesn't turn out to be the problem. And unfortunately, the next most likely culprit is the motor, which is about $115. And at that point, it becomes silly because this is a 15-year-old dryer. So it looks like we're probably going to be in the market for a new dryer, and I hate that. But it's all right, it creates jobs, right? And keeps somebody working somewhere in this world. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and look for my next video on Chick Fix.